Good morning, good people. Welcome to another edition of Double Innocence with your boy E-Dub. Is it safe to say that LeBron James is an egomaniac? Is it safe to say that LeBron James only cares about LeBron James? And is it safe to say that we can no longer put LeBron James in the GOAT conversation? The reason why I think it's safe to say these things is because of this. Allen Iverson. You guys do know Allen Iverson, AI? He is one of the greats in the league, yes? Kevin Garnett. He won some NBA championships out there in Boston. He made a name in the league, yes? These are just two individuals, just to name a few. And there's a lot more. But this is just two individuals, just to name a few. When they speak about Michael Jordan, what do they call Michael Jordan? Does anybody know? If you guys don't know, I'll be more than happy to tell you. They refer to Michael Jordan as the Black Jesus. Now, think about that for 2 seconds. Saying it, when you say it at first, it seems like it's nothing. But when you sit down and think about it, people of your peers that played the exact same game that you played, Kevin Garnett that won championships just like you did, Allen Iverson that had the opportunity to win a championship, he fell short. But these are guys, I would have to say what? They are, for sure, among the top 50 or top 75 players that ever played the game. And they refer to one man as Black Jesus. As far as I'm concerned, the conversation of who the greatest player that ever played right there, it's over and done with, no? When you could have guys that actually played the exact same sport as you refer to you as a godlike individual, I believe the conversation is over. So we can put an end to the GOAT conversation. The reason why I think LeBron James is an egomaniac, LeBron James was the first individual that came out way back when that said he wants to play in the NBA with his son. I don't remember him saying sons, I remember him saying his son. And when he came out and said that years ago, that rubbed me the wrong way, because in my mind, I kept saying, how do you know your son is even going to make it in the league? Michael Jordan had sons. They couldn't make it in the league. There's a lot of other NBA players of yesteryear that had children, and a lot of their kids did not play in the league. So how were you so sure that your son was going to come and dominate so much that he was going to be guaranteed a spot on an NBA roster? How were you so sure about that? Rubbed me the wrong way. Now his son is playing at USC. And after his son's life-threatening illness, it's needless to say, his son is really not doing that well at USC this season. There could be a lot of reasons behind it. It could be because he's still recovering from what had happened to him with his heart problem. Or it could just be that the man is playing his first year of college basketball and he is just simply not ready. It's okay. Not because your name is James on the back of it and you happen to be LeBron Jr., that means that you have to be ready to play a sport that your father so-called dominates in. It's okay. It's okay if you may have to spend 4 years in college to be ready for the NBA. It's okay. The NBA is still going to be there, buddy. LeBron James went as far as to even insult NBA players on his own team by saying that he believes his son is ready right now, that could probably take a couple of roster spots on the Lakers team right now. Now, I'm sorry, if I was LeBron James' teammate, we'd be some scrapping individuals in the locker room for that particular statement. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Your garbage son that has proved nothing in this league is better than me? Now, where LeBron James' ego kicks in, let me be the first to tell you. His ego kicked in when, on the mock draft for this year coming up, Bronny James's name has been taken off of that mock draft. They say that he'd be more prepared for the year after. Which is basically telling you that no, LeBron James' son is not ready for the NBA. That's basically what the mock draft is trying to tell you. With his stats, with everything that he's done so far at the college level, he is simply not ready. There's a whole bunch of other players at the NCAA level that will be ready right now for the NBA, and Bronny James' name is not one of them. What does LeBron James do? He dials it back. He starts attacking us, content creators, media, whoever else it may be. Basically telling us that we need to let Bronny be a kid. Let him do his own pace. Why didn't you do that at the very beginning, my friend? Father of the Year, why did you not do that? Why did you find it necessary to put all this added pressure on Bronny and he's not able to meet up to the standards that you put forward for him? And now, because of the fact of the matter that it seems like he's going to fall short of the goal that you set forth for him, now it's our fault. We're picking on Bronny. Maybe because you happen to be the face of the league, maybe you should not have been the one to put so much pressure on your own son. Where in which, if he was unable, like he is right now, to meet up to your standards or the standards that you put forward, now both of you, LeBron Sr. and LeBron Jr., have to wipe egg off of their face. But that's our fault? If I've said it once, I've said it many times. Your skill set is not what people have a lot of problems with in the league. It's your overprivileged attitude that a lot of people are getting sick and tired of. It's the fact of the matter that you feel that you need to be the one to dictate the pace of how the league is going to be. That irritates a lot of people. It's because of the fact of the matter that us as fans that watch the game have to watch you cry every single time you go to the basket and do not score 2 points. And now it's gotten so bad, your crying has gotten so bad that even when you do score 2 points, you still take it upon yourself to cry. You're 6'8", 260 something pounds. Come on, man. Are we going to cry every single time somebody touches you? And for an individual that's actually going to sit down there and cry every single time somebody touches him, how was anybody ever going to say that this is one individual that would have been able to play in the 80s and the 90s? But that's all everybody ever did when you decide to come down that lane, was to make sure they touched you. And they made sure they touched you so you remembered, so you think twice about coming down this lane again. And you would have survived that? No. I'll tell you exactly what you would have done back then, Mr. LeBron James. What you would have done back then, you probably would have had the assist record every single year. because you weren't going in for all that contact. So you know you would have drove and kicked. So can I say you would not have made a difference in the 80s? I'm never going to say you would not have made a difference in the 80s. You just not would have been considered a dominant force in the 80s. Or you would have been one of many other dominant forces in the 80s and you would have gotten lost in the mix. And because you're an individual that you need all the spotlight to be on you, you would have never played 20 years back then. That's for damn sure. Now, if there's any LeBron James fans that are out there that really want to challenge anything that I've actually said here today, I'm more than open for the conversation. I want you guys to understand my full position when I talk about LeBron James. LeBron James, a player, I'm okay with. I do not think he's as great as a lot of people put him out there to be, but hey, that's open for opinion. LeBron James, the individual and the human being, he's the one that over the years is really starting to irritate me. Because a game that I've been watching since I was a child, they have now turned over to an individual to be the face of this league, and I've never seen the league this soft in my life. My opinion. I watched a game yesterday where I watched two teams go back and forth at least 6 different times and jack up nothing but 3-point shots, and they missed every single one of those shots. And at no point in time did somebody decide to pull a rebound down, give the ball to a point guard, and ask the point guard to slow it down and run an offensive play. So basically what I did last night, I sat down on my television that I pay cable for to watch a game that I could have gone to the YMCA and watched. A pickup game. And they get paid to do this. That's what the game has gone down to. Now the basketball game, I understand, is after 2 different trips down the court, where you've come up with nothing, run an offensive play. You don't continue running back and forth. You don't continue grabbing a rebound, flying down court, taking a quick shot, missing, grabbing a rebound, flying back in the other direction, taking a quick shot, missing. That's not basketball. And if it is basketball, that's an ugly form of what the sport has to offer. In my humble opinion. And that's the face of the league that you, Mr. LeBron James, is the face of. If you're good with that, carry on, my good friend. Like I said before, now I watch basketball for exactly what it's for the entertainment purposes. The majority of the games are like all-star games to me because there's no defense. And like I said, people, if I'm wrong, show me my error, show me where I turned wrong. Show me anything that I said today that is not correct. With that being said, people, share, like, and subscribe. Double Innocence with your boy E-Dub is.